So we've been taught all our lives to lift with our legs, but what if today I told you that you should start lifting with your back? I'm talking about the deadlift. The deadlift is basically you're picking up a dead weight off the floor, hence the name. To deadlift, you line up to the barbell, which is plate loaded. You line up with the bar right over your shins, or right touching your shins, right over your feet. You hold your hands shoulder width apart. You squat down and you push with your legs, straightening your back, and you hold the weight up. Once you're done, you put the weight back down, and that's one repetition. That's according to stronglifts.com. There's different variations of the deadlift for different people with different injuries or range of motion. Like the conventional deadlift, the sumo deadlift, Romanian, and rack pulls are just a few of them. The deadlift is effective for increasing back muscle and your strength, and it has also positive effects on your entire body. Kevin Farley, who is a certified strength and conditioning coach and an exercise physiologist, says the deadlift involves many of the large muscle groups in both the upper and lower body. It's a compound movement, so that means it works different large muscle groups at once. When you're deadlifting, the legs provide all the force to pick the weight up off the ground. The back is basically stabilizing everything and keeping your body from snapping in half. The arms are basically your leverage, and they move with your shoulders move as you're picking the bar up. The deadlift helps with good posture. David Robson of bodybuilding.com says the deadlift directly targets all of the major muscle groups responsible for correct posture and core strength. So basically, when you're strengthening your back muscles, it's going to pull your back up and it's going to make everything tight. You're going to stand up straight. A lot of people you'll see whenever they're mostly hitting chest at the gym, their shoulders will internally rotate. They'll have bad posture, hunch forward. When you're deadlifting, that will help strengthen everything, and your body will basically pull itself back and you'll have good posture. The deadlift increases testosterone in both men and women. Testosterone is an anabolic hormone that is responsible for muscle growth and repair. So basically, it's not going to make you have a deep voice if you're a woman. It's not going to make you big and strong. It's going to make you your body repair a lot quicker, and it's going to make you healthier. Anthony Marone of livestrong.com says deadlifting heavy weight for reps and short rest periods can increase testosterone production in your body. A lot of negative opinions about the deadlift include it's really dangerous for your back to lift a lot of heavy weight with just your back. But it is not dangerous when you're performing it safely and effectively. It's one of the only compound movements that you're not directly under the bar, so if something goes wrong, you're not going to get crushed by the bar like in a squat or a bench press where it's right over your neck. When you fail a deadlift, you can basically just drop the bar and nothing will happen except maybe the floor will get messed up. Michael Easter of menshealth.com says the deadlift is one of the most common culprits of lifting-induced injuries. But later he goes on to say, but your body has to be able to get into the positions to use good form, and then you have to use good form or the deadlift can easily injure you. So he's saying that as long as you practice good form and proper technique, you won't be injured by the deadlift because you're keeping your back stable and you're not going to snap your back in half as long as you use good form. People talk about loading the spine whenever you're deadlifting because that's a lot of pressure on your spine, and if you injure the spine, you're basically done for life. But a study with participants who deadlift regularly for 6 months from the Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research says there's no injury to all the participants who deadlifted regularly for 6 months, and there's no pain or discomfort. And actually the patients had increased bone density and muscle strength in the end of it, and no problems occurred. In the long term, it shows no injury or wear to your spine, and it actually helps it by increasing your bone density. So in the end, the deadlift is a safe and effective exercise that you should use in your workout routine. Despite all the negative opinions, as long as you use proper form and proper technique, you won't injure yourself in the deadlift. There's many variations of the deadlift that you can use if you have a limited range of motion or if you are previously injured to help yourself increase your back strength. And if you do have any questions, I would definitely consult a doctor because I'm not a professional and I'm not going to sit here and tell you that you should deadlift and then go and injure yourself. So please consult with a doctor if you have any questions.